Welcome everybody to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. We're going to start with XLM this morning. We got a little bit of crypto and coffee going on, and we're going to take a look at this. We had a little bit of action, last night. Got up early, get to make a few more videos today since it's the holiday. There's no work today, so cool, lucky me. So, but yes, we got to continue working here. So we're working on these grid lines. So let's get it started. So, going on with XLM here, uh, from the video yesterday, we did talk about BTC going to 54,000. A lot of people thought I was crazy for saying that, but when you've been watching these patterns as long as I have, you really start to see the setup. And like I said, I don't even need to throw some fib lines out there to see where these things are going, but I'll set them up there for you also, just to set it up there. But right now we're in a downtrend, so I mean, we're still not out of the woods yet. So we're still in this bearish scenario. So we just got to keep our eyes on it. And I I did put 52,000 down here as well. And so once we start making those the upward moves, we'll put some more fib lines in there, because at that point, then we're looking towards different takeoff points, and looking for some support here and there. So, but as far as the downtrend, I mean, it's a downtrend, and we're just waiting for that reversal. So, but as far as this goes, it did hit 54,000. It did affect XLM. There was some Black Friday sales going on. It did come down and test this at we put 32 on there. That's a good sale. So it worked out even better, because 30 cents right here. I mean, a lot of people see that as like tragedy. I see it as opportunity to accumulate. But like I said, like I always say, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market, and they should only be viewed as such. And you always got to do what's right for you. As far as right now, if it doesn't get over this 32-cent mark, and it gets rejected here, the 30 cents is still on the table. It's, even with BTC, that 52,000 is still on the table. We still got to remember what, keep an eye on BTC, see what it's doing, because it's, it's very much affecting XLM. So, I'm looking at it as opportunity. I can accumulate some more at a very awesome price, and if we hit this 30 cents mark, that's going to be pretty good. It it could go anyway right now. So, we could have a really good recovery, which BTC usually does, once it gets a pretty good dip, and when it's ready to go, once it's tested that floor, it could have an awesome recovery. XLM is basically going to follow it, which it usually does. And, we could get some action like this out of XLM. But, if BTC is not done, and, XLM gets rejected here, and 30's on the table, even just some consolidation on the on 32 here, but it's got to get back over the 786 line at 32 cents. So keep an eye on 32 cents. Once it gets over to that 32 cents, it's going to be back over that the 786 line for some consolidation in one of these. And if it gets over the 618, that's even more bullish, and we could have some takeoff like that. So keep an eye on those prices there. But I'm still looking at 30 BTC. Is it done yet? Do we know yet? It's hard to tell at this point. but I mean, it did hit that 54,000. 52,000 is still on the table, because we're not out of the woods yet. That's what I was explaining yesterday. Everybody thought we were out of it, because we did have a good push here. And like I would say with BTC, this scenario here is just that's clockwork, downtrend right there. Just looking at it, I mean, I know everybody doesn't look at those patterns and stuff like that, but when I saw this, when it gets a little bit, when you still got this higher peak on one end, and then it's still a little, it's still shorter on the other end. You haven't really broke free of this downward trend yet, if you haven't crossed this line here yet. So it's still got that bearish butterfly set up, here. And so when you see it basically doing, something like this, you can either prepare for a decent sale, and like with BTC, if it's got some, FU money going, it'll do the same thing. It'll just freaking rocket right out here. And that's what we were hoping for right here, because we made a video, and we were right about here when we were making the video yesterday. And, right here, I was still feeling that 54,000, and, that played out. So and it did affect XLM. So definitely taking advantage of the Black Friday sales today. So but yeah, keep an eye on those prices, and we'll make another video this afternoon and possibly this evening again. We'll see what happens. As far as the market goes, if there's anything exciting, be sure to post it up. If you guys hear anything about XLM, some exciting news, if there's some FU money coming into it again, yeah, be sure to comment and subscribe. Let the community know, so that way we're on top of this game and we're ahead of the game. So, but you always have a good day, and this is Mr. Big Braid signing out. You always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and should only be viewed as such. And you always got to do what's right for you. You always have a good day. Mr. Big Braid signing out.